Hey yo, check your phone. Check your phone. Check your phone. Here we go, you checked it. Okay. DDLC.exe. This game is not suitable for children. You sent this to your dad. I cannot believe that. You sent this to your fucking dad. Even though he didn't look at it, he saw the thumbnail of it. So he thinks I'm a hentai weirdo. Dookie dookie. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Cock! This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Of course I'm gonna read it to you, the fuck? I have no choice. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. That's what she said. Do you really hate being small that much? Ayo, I feel like this is directed at me. Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. Yo, this is... Anyways. It's fun when I get to be small and better than other people. By the way, I ordered the new vape. The one you have. So we're gonna be matching. But... Jeez, never mind. What are you trying to make me say? Don't you think you can talk? Don't you think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Bitch, baking is whooping the flick of the wrist, whooping the flick of the wrist, whooping the flick of the wrist. That's all baking is, to be honest with you. Like, you take the flour, eggs, milk, water. You make your pancakes, you make whatever the fuck you want to make. And sugar, we can't forget the sugar. By the way, I am reading your messages, so it's because I can't, if I type here, you're gonna get mad, tell me, focus on the game. So I am, you know, seeing both things at the same time. See what I'm saying? Wow, I see myself. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey. Now you are treating me like a kid. I was trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Hey, yo. Bitch, you're a kid. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Yes! You know what we call them in this society? We call them pedophiles. Adults who like children. Adults who are sexually attracted to children. That's what it is. This sounds so bad out of context. I just realized it. Anyhow. How would you know that anyway? Yeah, how would you know that? How would you know that? Just trust me on this one. We call them Drake. No, you know what we call them? Call them Diddy at the Diddy party. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Yeah, who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness. I am not saying your name, by the way, because you do not deserve this type of treatment in this game. I apologize for ever putting. Can I change that? No, I cannot. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Playing stairs, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. The whole kitchen looks fucking clean. Leah, look at this. Look. The kitchen is clean. It's fucking spotless. You can eat off the counters. Where is the mess? Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid in plastic bags are strewn everywhere about. Like, where is the mess? The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I know. Motherfucker's he's seeing shit. He's seeing stuff. Like, look at these plates. They're all neat. Look at these yellow things over here. Look, it's just look at the fridge. Why do you need a fridge that big? That could feed Africa. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Ah, you're asking me. I don't really have a preference, so that's what she said. Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. See, hold on, I'm sorry to change the topic. You played this game before, so are you gonna tell me if I'm right or wrong? Yes, Sirski is having this depression fit and going through all that mental shit because he's fucking with other girls. As a woman, you can relate. Correct? Correct. No. All it is that she wants to fuck him, let's be honest here. She wants to fuck this main character. That's all she wants to do. Because as soon as she brought it into the club, she gets all depressed and shit. I am professional. I am professional investigator. I've solved this. I've solved the case. See, it's not like baking just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have fun. I'm not asking you for you to spoil, but at least tell me if I'm not on the correct path. It's a million times more worth it than in the end. If just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Yasursky and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use a food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, so I'm getting close. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I am getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Am I? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Oh my god, I love those shorts. Oh my god, my accent changed. This game is turning me gay. This game is turning me gay. Did you hear that? Oh my god, I love those shorts. Like, I never talk like that. What is this game turning me into? I play games like God of War where Kratos kills fucking the whole pantheon of gods. I play games like Red Dead Redemption, Need for Speed, Call of Duty, man games, boy games. Yes, sister, I like those ones. You see? Yes, they're nice. They look nice on you. If they were black, though. If they were black. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. No, it's okay. I'll show you. I have to go check the mail, so I'll show you whenever I check the mail the shit I got. The shorts and the t-shirts and whatever. I reluctantly do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. You mean these fingers? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And there's only one person watching this, so they know what I mean by fingers. My gross fingers. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I am going to leave it there. Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of me next. This girl's giving me you vibes. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my... Oh my... I'm sorry, I'll stop talking like that. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the ice. I triumphantly scoops off my finger, just as Natsuki tugs of water. Ah. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble. Gross! Got it on my. Got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big lump on Natsuki's. I'm done. I'm gonna go get water. Sorry, I don't know what's been happening for me lately. My mind's been out of control, alright? Right here. She tries to reach up her tongue. Oh my god. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes off her finger before shoving her finger down my face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki uses her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Leah, look at the screen, Leah. Leah, look at the screen. Look at the screen, Leanna. Look at the screen, Leanna. Look at your TV right now. I want you to look at your TV right now and tell me they did not do this on purpose. This is a kid. No. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. No, I don't need it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. Well, damn, looks like a kid. You do that to me all the time, you know. I'm serious, saying dumb things just to get the reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? Bro, she's built like a kid. In that case, I shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's... finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Now, if this isn't sexual teasing, I don't know what is. Oh, well, sorry, she's 14. She is 14, that is... Hey, yo, Drake! Diddy! What? Did you seriously just... Oh, she's turned on. Natsuki's so surprised to me that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Bro, she is turned on. Why am I saying this? She is 14! Enough. 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 Her face is entirely red. Yeah, no. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to get girls unless you really... You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the moon turn like to this so quickly? You took the bitch's hand and put it in your mouth. You took this 14-year-old. Drake is fucking living right now. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Huh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? Thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left the dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. I know, right? Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension for the moment before still lingers over her head. But the moment had already been lost. I watched as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. I then reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet, melting, warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Yo, fucking baking tastes like shit. I can tell. This motherfucker, the main character over here, is only telling you this because he wants to fuck you. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. Oh, this one's really thin so you can make stripes and other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? You can make it a little more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. Well, that's actually a really cute idea, so... maybe I'm getting it from you. What is that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. He never called you cute. Come on. We're not at school, so nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Okay, now he's saying you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens the nozzles into each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Yes, sir, he's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Yesterday carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Haha. I wish she would listen to the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Visiri earlier today. I felt so helpless. Yes, Siri always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. By the way, I shampooed my hair today. So, I don't know why I said that. Just like that, Yesterski is about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. Have fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Thought you only care about getting this done. I'm sorry, but I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. So I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Yes, Sersky suddenly gets closer to me. Wait. Standing inches from me. Well, this is getting interesting. Hold on. Atsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt as she says, Yo! I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. Yo. What is happening? What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Yasuri? Huh? Ah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, go on, chat. I don't... This is what you were talking about, right? This is what you were talking about. This moment right here tells me everything I need to know about this game. It's not even a game, more of a story. They were about to kiss or go fuck. Either one. And she caught them. What's about to go down. So she expects... She knows what's going to happen between them. But she came out and she witnessed it. So she is hurt by their actions. And after that, something's fucked up's gonna happen. It's either... Oh man. By the way, I can read what you sent. So I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I'm literally staring down at the phone as I speak. Hi. Yasuri. Just now we weren't... It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Huh. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyways, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Yasuri waves goodbye. Yasuri, thought you didn't want to come over today. That's like saying, let's say you catch someone home, you go home and catch someone cheating, like what happened to me. Anyways, you say, oh, you weren't supposed to be home today, like, you know you got caught, but you're just sorry that you were caught. You weren't sorry for your actions. Well, I tried staying in my room. You can go back to shopping, by the way, you don't need to stay in chat. But my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what were you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. How close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. It's all that matters to me. What do you mean by words? Fucking words. Tears start to fall down Yasuri's face. It's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Just say you like him. It's so fucking obvious. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Because you love him. It hurts so much. Am I wrong for saying that? Am I wrong for saying that? Tell me, Leah, am I wrong? Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Siri, don't say that. It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have your sympathy with me, on me. You wouldn't have to put me up with being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Yes, sirree. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden or your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. That goes for you too, huh? Even though I'll always be by your side. But Yasuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Yasuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. I can relate to that. Yasuri? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Yeah, no. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Yasuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I saw my head down Yasuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I already know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Yasuri nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. No. You don't have to make that choice. I am not making that choice. I am not making that choice, Cleo. I can't. I can't. I know that feeling. You'll always be my dearest friend. I'm not doing any of that. You don't have to choose that. I love you too. But I love you. Huh? Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept you. I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Yeah, no. Oh, like, you can't tell me that's not. Suddenly, Yasuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Yeah, no. Is this really okay? Yeah. Hold Sayori's hand in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Leona. I want to be with you forever. I don't know. I didn't choose it. Me too. I feel Yasuri's grip around me weaken a little bit. What's this? Yasuri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? I'm not going at all. It's okay, Yasuri. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Yasuri and I slowly released each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't think I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey. Yes, sir, he gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. I should have named him Joe, my man. Why did I name him Joe, my man? I'm too deep in to change that right now. Even if I get really, really sad. This is the best thing for me, right? Huh? I don't really understand what yes sir means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to yes sir. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding yes sir's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Is that what yes sir meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Yes sir is the most important person to me, as you are. You are important to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Yeah, me too. With you. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected to be the one where I'd be walking to school with yesterday. But yesterday isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting me up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki feels about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Yasuri and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Leona, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised I didn't bring a story with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days that is this important, she'd try a little harder. Yeah, I say that, but I suddenly remember what Yasuri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only say it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Just to really tell her about it that quickly. That we're a couple now. I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. Probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill under my spine after hearing that. Is that foreshadowing? Left her hanging this morning. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Wait, hold on. I gotta go. Kind of left her hanging this morning. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something about this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yes, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Yasuri's poem. It's different from the ones she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Yo, it's getting dark. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I know what is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. You know? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything she's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get to Yasuri, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I'll quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out to me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder. I know it's coming, I feel it. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've ever been. It's all she needs, and that's all I want to give her. I reach Yesterday's home and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, so she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Yesterday? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in her own home. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Yesterday's room, I knock on her door. Yesterday, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Left her hanging. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Yesterday wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told yesterday I'll be there for her. I told her what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I should have confessed to her. It's not what yesterday needed at all. I did. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And why did I confess to her, making her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keeps telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And I will carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she... It's not gonna stop. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Did Monica know? I have a feeling that she knew. Left her hanging. And now, can never take it back. Never, 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 never. It says end. What? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor, a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never self-make into the well, I've read this. I just sighed and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Joe Mamel catch up to me.
Can you pause it? I really need to go pee and I don't want to miss a single second.
Cool. Fuck. I know there's a plot twist, but what kind of fucking plot twist is this? It doesn't even make sense. Okay. Let's grab some snacks. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. What happened to her? I know she's dead, but I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivations to join any club. I'm perfectly content on just getting by on the average. Oh, spending my free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there's any girls in it. School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. But there really aren't anything that interesting. Besides that most of them have been way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I have no choice but to start with the anime club, you know? Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, but we really talk, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most beautiful. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm not over about what I just saw. I'm gonna have to re-see this stream. And the fucked up thing is, she was like my favorite in that series. That's fucked up as it is, right? Basically completely out of my league. So whoever is smiling at me, feels at me so genuinely feels a little. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've been using some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you can check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? How about that? I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. I feel something about arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members have you gone so far? It's kind of interesting, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. So it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Sorry. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Okay. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask if you join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Yes, you do. How could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I have a feeling she killed her. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the room upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activity. I feel like a plot twist is coming. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Huh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't beat me and Natsuki. Anyways, welcome to the club. All words escaping the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. That's so cute. The girl with the sour whose name whose name is apparently Natsuki, the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. There's no save game. I just made this book. No, she's dead. It's like dead. It's like the type of dead you're not coming back from. You don't... I'm still shocked, by the way. Stupid fucking thing. And this is Yuri, the vice president. No, she was the vice president. Until you fucking killed her, Monica. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both. So I ran into Liana in the classroom, and she decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you in advance, before you brought anyone new? I was going to go out, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Is there something coming up that I should know? Can you please tell me? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens up the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Please? You don't need to spoil anything, just tell me if there's anything upcoming. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. I've read this before, but I'll read it again. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, I'm joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I'm not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite words are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally... Gotta skip all this because we read this before. Just waiting on your answer. Yes, no, yes. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. You know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can do so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. A horror book once. Oh no, this is different. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you. It suits your personality. Is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, only if for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why is that? Well, I just. Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Hold on. Can I still read the other things? No, I could not. Fine. That's okay. You write down your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing for oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too? Maybe if you share some of your work, it's an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look up on Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Next time we meet, we shall share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. I mean, even though it was a good idea, well, I think you're right. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now we have a new member. It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well? Hold on, still no problem. What is that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I'll still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchanged glances before Monica turned back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'll feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. And so if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Oh my goodness, really? You really mean that? Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. And if you just left after all this, I'll be super pissed. I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Well, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole day, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most out of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together and then she liked him even more. Watch this. Look at your screen. TV screen. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. The contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Oh my god. It's more like psychological games. More than fun. Hi again. Let's see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I'll at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was asked to come in so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your Thanks again for keeping your promise. Helping this... Am I tripping about the music? I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you the head dive first into a literature club when you're not accustomed to it. What the fuck? Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Where the fuck did you jump? I can't read! Get the hell out of the way! Natsuki finds himself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, if you don't really want to, then forget ask that anything. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, I should be helping. That should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. I feel like something's coming. So I picked up a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should improve your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How is this Girl Accidentally Being So Cute? She even picked up a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everybody's settled in, I expect Monica to pick up some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. While at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from the reading. There's something coming, I can tell. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. No, I didn't notice anything. Did I? Hold on, let me check back at check the stream.
Our philosophy here at Delos is
Stupid fucking thing. I take the book. I like to read at your own pace. I'll look forward to hearing what you think. Not everybody's I expect Monica to pick up some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. No. I was just spacing out. I'm back. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed her in the first place. Her eye. Oh my god, her eye. Her eye is moving. I'm just reading a bit of this, so. Her eye is moving. Look at her eye. That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Her eye is back. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me about, so I have to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have some hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I looked at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an obvious looking eye symbol on the front of the cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have the street that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting their limbs off. And how is this relatable at all? Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can enjoy these kinds of stories. So don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these things. She's shy and reluctant on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind of challenge you to look at the life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets in. No. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. Hold on, I'll be back. Just gotta throw these out.
Put it in the fridge. This is for you.
Okay, I'm back. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started with reading it, right? Yes. And it means you'll have to, but... what are you saying? Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little bit apprehensive. I'm sorry. That's not... I don't want you to. It's just something I'm very not used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Oh, no. No. I read something. You really apologize a lot. I do. Don't you really need to? Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to open up the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face inching in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Let's turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah? Thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me. I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume that she finishes the page before me, so I'll turn by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently let go of the page and letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under from my own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really. I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know what came into my head. Hahaha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little bit fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is low. Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? I don't know. Did something just happen though? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I'll believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Where's the other girl? If you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while. So I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I made a mental note of where I left off in the book and slid back into my bag. I should start with Monica. She seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in the effort. Hi. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're doing everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up things, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring up things. Just better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha ha. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Great job. I was going to say ooh my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way it only counts when I put in some effort. It's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that you really likes this kind of writing, right? That's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind's totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction. So don't blame her on a little strongly. So don't blame her coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets a little too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for a alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all start sharing our poems with each other. Already. I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I have to feel that way. I see. Well, let's read it then. Wait, wasn't looking at me, confused or frankly close to my surroundings. My brighting eyes could see no color or others in the room already talking. Or already simply poems on flat sheets of paper. That sounds frantic. Scrawling tiny tricks in my ears. The room begins to twinkle, closing on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. He's right. It's right. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I banish my panic. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style is pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's rhyme tip for today. Yapper. Yapper. We read this before. So, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect from me? What do you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I actually did put effort. It all starts somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. It'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to reach their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's all about. Yeah. I told you you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves?
You ate the whole fucking bag, man? Are you serious?
No.
You did, I know.
Thank you. Play it tomorrow.
You fucking nigger.
Oh, I'm streaming.
Say
Well,
You're actually streaming?
yes.
And where are you sending that? People, how much views? It's okay, I'm black.
Isn't that the point of poems to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So it's hard to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it fell flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last time. So you did, I guess, more went into what I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't care how woke everyone is. If Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What? What was that? Did I say that out loud? First she recovers her mouse, but ends up because we're covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong. I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? I'm calling it. She's the one who's gonna kill herself next. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Yuri stares at me blankly, but then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if she's breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Just there were specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having these thought to myself that I kind of wanted to pick up on them. I think they're the most noticeable things I recognize in any new writer is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once you refine your train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. This sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you aim for. There are so many skills and techniques that go into a writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Facts. That is factual. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everybody in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts, thought process behind it. Come on. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. You do? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. It took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really disruptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it overall. But remember the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically a metaphor to a ghost. Lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. There is a lot more soul I'm putting in that way. Huh? That's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was nervous about doing all this, but then I enjoyed it. I want to keep doing my best for you. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced over the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even though if the rest people like, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica was writing something in her book. My eyes aligned on Yuri and Natsuki. We gingerly exchanged sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What is this language? Didn't you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns a poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. Just I'm at the language, I guess. trying to say something nice. Hmm? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but come on, nice. Hold on 1 second, baby. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Leona did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Leona liked my poem too, you know. Sorry, because I have a plans at 11. I'm just talking to my friend. He even told me he was inspired by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new club member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Leon appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you think he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, there's no one stopping him this time. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Leanna started showing up. Damn! Damn! Natsuki. That's a little... It doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others out like that. Really act as long as you look. Yeah, there's nobody stopping them now. Me? Look who's stalking you, wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry, my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comfort. Damn! See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing up and acting cute. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Be careful or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri. My bad. You already do, don't you? Yo, I like this girl. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Leon hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Huh. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she's noticed I was standing there. I don't know. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Sorry about that. You really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out this way. We'll go back inside after once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members apparently. I just wish I was able to be. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive than sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. You have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Yana. Please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. I know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to try to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get that much chance to discuss my book with Liana. It'd be embarrassing if you listening. Guess I don't have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. The fuck? Okay. Tragedy. Hopeless. What the fuck? What? What? Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here the past few days. Entering the club room, they usually see and greets me. Welcome back, Liana. And hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me, but Yuri's expression, with the weight of yesterday's squirrel, still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading out a manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. You know, it's just me, but Natsuki as well. I'm happy you're being considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though it's only been a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. And I don't see these kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monica? Oh my god. I was also wondering where she was. Man, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Why are you looking like that for? It's about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promised I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, wait, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something? Did you do this? Huh? Jeez. Whatever was on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. So it's kind of nice to hear you. But it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid of you secretly hating me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. I'm sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Oh, guys. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was in study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was already playing music as well. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really as good. Let me see this again. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. Like a fuck ton. So, I'm impressed. Aw, well thanks. You should play something for us sometime. Thanks. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song that's not done yet. Maybe once I got a little better I will. That sounds cool. I'll look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much lately. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. You know. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. Plan on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Oh shit, look at the time.